Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over. There's been a lot of research into time-space distortions in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and we now know how they appear, how they're activated, all that stuff. We're going to be breaking all that down today. We also have some Nintendo Switch leaks to go over as well, so quite a few things to cover. If you are excited for the video though, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this is a tweet by Anubis. This will be linked in the description down below because I'm sure you're going to want to come back to this multiple times just to kind of reiterate how to actually activate these time-space distortions. But anyway, Anubis tweeted out saying there's a lot of superstition about distortions in Pokemon Legends Arceus. We looked at them in depth and here's how they work, so have fun waiting. So, Pokemon Legends Arceus distortion mechanics. So, distortion appearance. Every time the player enters a map or rests at camp to change the time of day, the game determines how many minutes need to pass for a distortion to appear. So distortions can only appear after 5, 10, 15, 25, or 40 minutes on the overworld. The timers do not progress if the player is in battle, on a menu, or on a pop-up dialogue. So basically, distortions only appear every 5, 10, 15, 25, or 40 minutes. So you literally have to wait for those kind of time frames to happen, and that's basically what activates the time-space distortion thing. I don't even know what they call it. Are they just called distortions? I don't even know. But battling, being in the menu, or being on a pop-up dialogue pauses that timer. So basically, what you have to do is just go AFK. That's basically what you have to do. You just have to wait there, and literally, I guess you could time it if you really wanted to, but you just generally have to wait for these to spawn. Nothing else activates them. It's literally just waiting. So all timers reset if you change zones, enter a sub-zone, or rest to a specific time. This also clears any active distortion. Fast traveling and resting without changing the time do not affect the distortion timers. So yeah, let's say you're, I don't know, 39 minutes into waiting, and then you accidentally enter a cave or something, which is a sub-zone, or you accidentally leave the area and go back to the village. That'll just cancel those 39 minutes, and you have to go back, and then you'd start on 0 minutes again. So yeah, this is a very, very useful kind of just image to know about all the information for time distortion. So yeah, they're basically things that kind of stop the distortion happening, where if you like change zones, enter a subzone, or rest to a specific time, that all kind of just stops the timer. But apart from that, fast traveling and resting without changing the time do not affect the distortion. So here is the cumulative changes that you'll have seen a distortion after each of these thresholds. And then this is for another view. Here are the chances that you'll need to wait for a specific amount of time. So cumulative chance. So basically, after 5 minutes, you have a 10% chance, and then a rift active of 20%. After 10 minutes, 30, and then obviously 30 again. After 15 minutes, it's 50% chance. And after 25 minutes, it's a 75% chance. And after a 40-minute wait, it's a 100% chance. So I guess the good thing about this is if you do wait 40 minutes, you are guaranteed to see a distortion. But at the same time, you just have to do nothing for those 40 minutes. I mean, you can go and catch Pokemon and stuff, but if you go into your menu, it pauses the timer and stuff. If you battle a Pokemon, that pauses the timer. So yeah, there's really just a lot of waiting, which is really, really unfortunate. And then this is the chance of waiting a specific time. So 5 minutes, normal is 10%, 20%, 20% there, 10% there, then 20, 25, 25. So when a story event causes the rift to be active in the skybox, the distortion rates are slightly different and use the rift active column. Otherwise, post-game uses the normal column. So distortion formation. So once a distortion has appeared, it requires at least 60 seconds to fully form. This takes a few minutes, which is random. Distortions end 4 minutes after fully forming. The game then determines the time for the next distortion to appear. So spawn behavior. So distortions have two types of spawners, common and rare. So common spawners periodically spawn 2 to 3 Pokemon at once. They will continue to spawn new Pokemon when they are defeated, captured, or ignored. So rare spawns, which include the starters, the fossils, spawn a single Pokemon each distortion and do not respawn. That's an interesting one actually, because I did a distortion and I had 2 fossils spawn. I had a Cranidos spawn and I also had a Bastiodon spawn. So I'm not sure if that is... Wait, it says each distortion has 3 rare spawns for a total of 3 rare Pokemon spawn. Okay, no, never mind then. Yeah, so you can get more than one. Okay. Traveling a large distance away from the distortion, despawning anything that has spawned. Rare spawns will not respawn even if you come back to the distortions. So recommendations. Basically, it says, it is recommended to ride Wyrdeer instead of running when possible. The distance for a spawn to trigger is greater when you're on a mount. It is always statistically beneficial to wait at most 40 minutes instead of resetting after any elapsed period of time. So basically what they mean is like you wait 5 minutes, then you go back to the village, come back. Wait 5 minutes, if it doesn't appear, go back to the village, come back. You're always guaranteed to see one distortion by 40 minutes. Be careful because they can despawn if you're not paying attention. You only need to check if a distortion is occurring at the above listed time thresholds. Feel free to capture Pokemon outside of battle while you wait or idle. So yeah, that's basically what you kind of have to do. You just wait. And the only thing you can really do is just catch Pokemon. Again, if you battle them, it pauses it. So for clarity, subzones are when you have to press A to enter a smaller map like a cave. Rift active refers to when the sky has changed color during the story's climax. Distortion rates are the same when the sky is normal. You can stand anywhere on the map for a distortion. Other things that don't affect distortions in a single clip. So Pokemon aggression active on you, riding a mount, being on top of the distortion spawn point, and outbreak active in the area. So none of these things affect the distortion. So yeah, that's basically all the information about distortions for Pokemon Legends Arceus. There's a little bit more information here that Joe tweeted out saying, you know, he worked on the mechanics. Basically just reiterating what Anubis said, but he does go and reply to like a bunch of different comments and stuff. So if there is like any questions or anything, I'm sure Joe answered it in this comment like thread. So I'll link this in the description down below so you can see what he says. Like, so the longer in your area, the higher chances. It seems that way. Another thing to note, the rest of the camp of the space-time distortion is forming, and the distortion before it starts. Yep, as noted, when you rest or reset the area, the timer for the whole thing begins again. So that's obviously the distortion stuff, and then these are the rare spawns in each distortion. So we've already been over that, which is obviously on the Anubis picture. So again, this is the picture you kind of really need to, I don't know, save or something, just so you know everything. But these are the rare spawns and the common spawns and everything in Obsidian Fieldlands and all the different areas. So in Obsidian Fieldlands, you can get these in the distortions, so you can get normal Johto, Sneasel, and Weavile, Leafeon, Sylveon, and Gengar. In the Crimson Mylands, you can get Flareon, Porygon, Umbreon. You can get the Cyndaquil evolution line. You can get Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. In Cobalt Coastlands, you get the Magnemite line, Vaporeon, and Flareon. In the Coronet Highlands, there's quite a few. You get Jolteon, you get the Cranidos line, you get the Shieldon line, Magmortar, Sylveon, and then the Rowlet evolution line. And then in the Alabaster Icelands, you get Espeon, Scizor, Glaceon, and then the Oshawott line. And then these are all the different items you can find in there as well. So evolution items, you got your Stardust, your Star Pieces, your Nuggets and stuff, basically all for money. So that's basically everything you need to know about distortions in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I don't think there's much really to else that you need to kind of know. I mean, all the information, like if you have any questions, I'm sure it is like posted here on Cerebi, or Joe replies to it here or whatever. But either way, that is everything to do with distortions in Pokemon Legends Arceus, because a lot of people have been coming into my streams and stuff and being like, how do you activate them, yada yada yada. I just generally didn't know. Now we know. You just have to wait. And it's better to wait the 40 minutes instead of just doing like, because you only have a 10% chance if you wait 5 minutes, then go back to the village, come back, wait 5 minutes, you only have a 10% chance increase, and so obviously you only have like a 20% chance of that spawning, so you got like a 1 in 5. So again, pretty good odds, but if you're really unlucky, you'll just get you'll just get no distortions. Whereas if you wait the 40 minutes, basically the longer you wait, the more likely you are to get it. So I think it's just better just to wait. And then finishing things off, we do have some new leaks for the Nintendo Switch. So this was tweeted out by Nash Weedle, saying Nintendo has patented a new dock whose main novelty is that the back can be rotated to change the position of the inputs and the outputs. Will this be part of the next Switch revision? Will this dock bring more news? Nintendo continues to innovate. So yeah, this is kind of like the new leaked stuff for the Nintendo Switch. So you can basically twist it on the back, and then I guess that has like the HDMI ports and stuff and everything. So quite a useful like little kind of I guess addition to the Switch, which I don't know if this is going to be like a Nintendo Switch or like just the brand new console or whatever, but it looks like it is going to be quite useful if this is actually, I mean, it is a leak, so this is definitely something that they are working on, but we just don't know if it's a new Switch revision or it's like whatever. But yeah, so we obviously have the OLED and stuff that's just come out, and now we have this, which is also being worked on. So quite interesting. I thought I'd just include that in the video at the end of it. But either way, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.